Last year for my birthday, my daughter, you ready for this? Put your hands where I can see them, sir. You're gonna get turned on with this visual. Last year, my daughter wanted to take me, you ready for this? To have my belly button pierced. As if that thing will ever see the light of day. I haven't had a two-piece on since I'm 5. But I'm gonna do it, folks. I'm gonna do it. I figure 20 years from now, it will come in very handy. I'll use it as an extra hook for my bra. I was always a good mother. I always helped with homework. Remember this one? Mom, I haven't need geometry. Mom, I haven't used it. So finally I said to my daughter, honey, when you're a grown-up lady and married, you never know. Your husband might say, hey, baby, let's try things tonight from another angle. And I said, sweetheart, I suggest you know the difference between 90 and 45. When my daughter was little, I was married a long time. When my daughter was little, she said, Mommy, when I think about you and Daddy having sex, ew, that's so disgusting. I said, so do what I do. Think of me with Brad Pitt. When my kids were little, I saw a parenting expert on television who said if your child asks a sex question, he said, be open, be honest. And you know what he said the most important thing to do was to smile. So your kids wouldn't be uptight. They'll be comfortable asking you these questions. So my daughter's little, she comes home with this one. Mommy, could the man get stuck? Oh, honey, only if you're very, very lucky. If you have a big family that's beautiful, I only wanted 2 kids, so I had a tubal ligation. I get to the hospital, my nurse hands me a form and said, reason for surgery. I said, I'm here for a tubal ligation. She said, Linda, you have to fill that form out. I go, good, give it to me. Tubal ligation, reason for surgery. I wrote, I do not want to drive a van, ever. So I was married a long time. As mentioned, I was married to a physician. I was married to a neurologist for 23 years. I'm going to repeat that. A neurologist for 23 years. It was so hard to fake it with him. Not the orgasms, the headaches. I go on the road doing my comedy. I wanted to have phone sex to spice things up. Sir, you want to hear the response I got to that? Oh no, you take too long, you'll go over your minutes.
Who says that?
Then I got into a relationship very quickly after that, long distance, him in Ohio, me in Connecticut, Cincinnati. Do you know where Cincinnati borders, my friends? It borders Kentucky. Kentucky. I was with a redneck for 6 years, I discovered. He made me shop in Walmart. I'm really not a Walmart kind of gal, so we had a deal. We had a deal, sir. My deal was that if I died in Walmart, he had to move my body to Target before he called 911. He liked to sit, I'm gonna say this slow, follow me. He liked to sit on the porch, in the rocking chair, in his underwear, drinking his coffee. I'm gonna repeat that, sir. He liked to sit on the porch, in the rocking chair, in his underwear, drinking his coffee. And I finally had to look at him and say, honey, I think the Cracker Barrel would prefer it. If you kept your clothes on. Sex with a redneck was interesting. I always knew things were going to get hot and heavy when he turned his cap around. And if it was the John Deere cap, I was in for some heavy plowing. And speaking of plowing, you know I was on top because you know I ain't no backhoe. And